Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Derek Martinez. A Hazleton woman passed away on Sunday from injuries sustained during a house fire earlier this month. According to the Lehigh County coroner, 59-year-old Lisa Thompson of Hazleton died of smoke inhalation at Lehigh Valley Hospital Cedar Crest. The fire occurred on September 15th at 604 P Street in Hazleton. The investigation into the fire remains ongoing. A man is facing charges after police say he slashed a woman's tires and stabbed a man multiple times. According to police, the incident took place on September 28th outside a home in Ashley. Investigators say a woman and a man exited their home after seeing Douglas Lopez Gutierrez slash the woman's tires. Following an altercation, police say Lopez Gutierrez stabbed the man in the head, hands, and shoulders. According to officials, the victim then retrieved a short-barrel rifle from his truck and fired one shot into the ground. Officials say the victim had not meant to fire the weapon, but mistakenly fired due to his injuries as he was lowering the rifle. Lopez Gutierrez has been charged with aggravated assault, among other charges, in connection with the incident. A house in Briar Creek Township has been declared a total loss following a Monday morning fire. According to officials, the fire broke out at 1108 Barber Lane. Crews say the family was able to evacuate the home safely and that the fire was extinguished in about 30 minutes. 4 local fire companies assisted at the scene. The fire is believed to have been caused by a dryer. Coming up on WYLN News, Lehigh Valley Health Network announces an upcoming flu shot clinic. Plus, we learn about the annual Drive for Autism golf tournament coming up later this month. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
WYLN News is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Health Network. Do you remember cranking down the car windows so you can pump up the jam? If you do, schedule your mammogram online today. Visit lvhn.org/mammo.
Hi, my name is Lorelai, and I'm 7 years old, and tomorrow it's going great.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations, Route 93 in Nescopec,
Or downtown Hazleton.
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, Fresh from the Farm, Everyday Heroes, Let's Talk Sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Lehigh Valley Health Network will be hosting a free drive-through flu shot clinic on Saturday, October 5th. The event will run from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Health and Wellness Center located at 50 Moisey Drive in Hazel Township. Vaccines are available for anyone ages 6 months and up. Senior vaccines will also be available for those 65 and older. Supplies are limited and vaccines will be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. Everyone receiving a flu shot is asked to review the vaccine information statement and fill out a consent form by visiting lvhn.org/flushot. Supporting Autism and Families Everywhere, or SAFE, is gearing up for their 18th annual Pause for a Cause dog walk on Sunday, October 6th. The annual dog walk will be held at Whitetail Preserve in Black Creek Township and will begin with registration at 12:30 p.m. The event will feature a pet costume contest and the annual blessing of the animals. The cost is $15 per dog, and all proceeds will assist with the purchase of a service dog for a local autistic child. For additional information about sponsorship or vendor opportunities at the event, you can call 570-535-0293. Supporting Autism and Families Everywhere is also inviting the public to take part in their annual Drive for Autism golf tournament. The golf tournament will take place on October 11th at the Blue Ridge Trail Golf Course in Mountaintop. Registration for the event is on a first-come, first-served basis beginning at 11 a.m. The cost to participate is $500 for 4 golfers. Funds raised during the event will benefit SAFE, a nonprofit organization providing support for families and children with autism. For additional information about SAFE or the golf tournament, you can visit autismsafe.org. Coming up on Chick Shinny's News Choice, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Wilkes-Barre Part 2. Plus, we learn how to prevent identity theft on this week's Trooper Talk Tuesday. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
FNL Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier for over 50 years, providing quality products and services to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry garage doors from leading manufacturers in the industry like Rainer. They guarantee parts and service for your home or business, from new construction to replacement doors, inspections, and service calls. FNL Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR or visit FNL Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township or Schuylkill Haven.
Contact Pete Casalica for a home and auto quote today.
It's high school football time on WYLN TV 35. Check out the game of the week and join Marty Burns, Joe DeMelfi, and the entire WYLN sports team as they bring live high school football to you. Watch over the air in Hazleton at 35.1, Berwick at 47.1, or Williamsport at 9.1, or Service Electric Cable, Channel 7 or 507, or online. The Game of the Week is brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Orthopedic Institute, the region's leader in sports medicine.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book? One that understands the process and upholds Christian values in its business practices?
Introducing Covenant Books, an author-friendly publisher who shares your beliefs and wants to publish your story. Call us today to get a free author packet to help get you started.
We realize your book is unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. That's the content we're looking for.
We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process with professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the industry.
Covenant distributes and sells your book online and in bookstores everywhere. We convert your book in ebook format and sell it on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and to these distributors. Our authors love us.
So if you've written a biography, a devotional, a memoir, self-help, or any genre, we can help. Be like these authors and get your book published and sold today.
Call right now for your free writer's guide.
1-800-215-3680.
Attention, WYLN viewers. WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazelton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network.
Industry would take off in Wilkes-Barre as the anthracite revolution took hold in the Wyoming Valley. The Vulcan Iron Works would be founded by Richard Jones in 1849, initially to make iron products for the local coal industry. An 1888 acquisition of the Wyoming Valley Manufacturing Company, which made locomotives, gave Vulcan a new direction. It started making locomotives itself, along with its mining machinery, and soon became a major regional manufacturer of them, with branch offices in West Pittston and Tamaqua. Vulcan would continue operations until 1954. And then there was Stegmaier Brewery. Charles Stegmaier immigrated from Württemberg, Germany in 1849. Having practiced brewing in his native country, he set up his own brewery on Hazel Street in 1857, bringing his father-in-law George Bayer into the business. The brewery failed in 1873, but 2 years later Stegmaier founded a new company, originally called C. Stegmaier & Son, and later the Stegmaier Brewing Company. At its peak, Stegmaier was the largest brewery in northeastern Pennsylvania and was lauded for its high quality, winning 8 gold medals at European expositions in the 1910s. Stegmaier survived the Great Depression by producing near beer, but a declining customer base, among other factors, led to its closure in October 1974. Another titan of industry in Wilkes-Barre was Fred Morgan Kirby. Originally from New York State, Kirby was introduced to the concept of 5 and dime stores with nothing priced more than 10 cents as a young clerk. He moved to Wilkes-Barre in 1884, and on September 1st of that year, opened his first store with partner Charles Sumner Woolworth on East Market Street. It took some time for the business to find its way, but customers were soon won over by Kirby's sincerity and attention to value. By 1888, Kirby opened a second store in Williamsport, and by 1911, a year before he merged his business with F.W. Woolworth, he owned 96 stores in several states. A strong philanthropist, Kirby gave generously to the Wilkes-Barre area, creating the Angeline Elizabeth Kirby Health Center and contributing money to what would become Kirby Park for its maintenance. Fred Kirby's legacy lives on in Wilkes-Barre today, his name adoring the F.M. Kirby Center and Wilkes' Kirby Hall. Other retailers also saw profits to be made in Wilkes-Barre during this time as well. The triumvirate of George Fowler, Alexander Dick, and Gilbert Walker would open a small dry goods store downtown on April 5, 1879. Fowler, Dick, and Walker, also known as the Boston Store, took root quickly in the community. An equally successful branch opened in Binghamton in 1882 and in Evansville, Indiana in 1889. The original Wilkes-Barre location became a major downtown department store over the decades. It would be bought up by Boscov's in 1980, and the store remains open as Boscov's today, with the Boston Store name still attached to the building. Textile manufacturing would also take strong root in the Wilkes-Barre area. One notable business, the Wilkes-Barre Lace Manufacturing Company, began almost by accident. Joseph C. Atkin, who had experience in lace production, had been sent by a group of New York investors to Allentown to examine whether that city would be a good place for a lace mill. While on the train to Allentown, Atkin crossed paths with a man from Wilkes-Barre, believed to have been Reuben J. Flick, who convinced him that his own city might be an even better place for the mill. Atkin, upon looking around Wilkes-Barre, agreed. His mill on Courtright Street opened in 1885, and within a year the new mill was running at full steam to meet America's strong demand for lace curtains, despite producing nearly 10,000 curtains a day. The Wilkes-Barre Lace Manufacturing Company was the only lace mill in the world to produce its own yarn at that time. At the turn of the 20th century, the facility was the largest lace factory in the world, and at its peak, it employed over 1,400 workers and produced 55,000 pairs of lace curtains a week. The factory operated until 1952. Several other tenants would occupy the building, which burned down in a 2007 fire. Other mills would also take root in the Wilkes-Barre area over the years. The Wyoming Valley Lace Mills, Duran Lace Company, Empire Silk Mill, and Hessen Goldsmith Company were just a few of the textile operations that would call Wilkes-Barre home over the decades. Hoteliers would also make a lot of money from travelers passing through the Wyoming Valley. And perhaps the grandest hotel of all in Wilkes-Barre was the Hotel Sterling, which opened in 1898. Designed by J.W. Hawkins, whose original chateau-style design would be rejected, prompting him to fall back on a more modern design, the Hotel Sterling opened with 175 rooms and 125 bathrooms. Originally to be called the Algonquin, the hotel would get its name from Emma E. Sterling, widow of Walter G. Sterling, who had previously owned a music hall on the site. Mrs. Sterling was a major supporter of construction of the hotel and the property. The Hotel Sterling would quickly earn plaudits as one of the best hotels in northeastern Pennsylvania. In 1927, it purchased the rival Hotel Plaza up Market Street. New owner Andrew Sordoni would link both buildings with a four-story connector building, known as Peacock Alley. The decline of Wilkes-Barre industries after World War II also reduced traffic at the Hotel Sterling. By the 1970s, it was serving as dormitories for college students and retirees. The hotel closed in 1998 after its then-current owner was unable to pay a $250,000 electric bill, and the structure was gutted by fire 2 years later. The Hotel Sterling stood abandoned for some time years afterward until it was demolished in 2013. Two Italian immigrants would also make a lasting impact on popular food starting in Wilkes-Barre. Amedeo Beacci operated a food stand in the city, one that included a peanut roaster. In 1906, he entered into a partnership with Mario Peruzzi, who had developed a method of blanching whole roasted peanuts, eliminating the shells and husks. Together, they founded what became known as Planters Peanuts, renting 2 floors of a downtown factory to begin their business. Planters soon became a major peanut company, and corporate headquarters remained in Wilkes-Barre through 1961.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update, posted daily between noon and 2 p.m., powered by Lehigh Valley Health Network. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another segment of Trooper Talk Tuesday. I'm Trooper Anthony Petrosky, Trooper and Public Information Officer. Today I'm here to talk to you about identity theft. Now, identity theft is when somebody obtains your name and date of birth and they apply for things like loans, credit cards, different things in your name where you get the bill and they get all the good stuff. So how do you prevent things like this? Well, number one, shred all of the papers that have your sensitive material on it. Name, date of birth, social security number, credit card information. I know a lot of people like to keep records. Paperwork from 10, 15 years ago. A rule of thumb is 3 to 5 years you keep your paperwork as far as taxes and things like that. Anything else, get rid of. Now, don't just crumble these documents up, because if it goes out to the end of the driveway for garbage day and a bear comes through, rips open your garbage, all these papers can be strewed all throughout the streets having your sensitive information. Burn these documents or shred them. That's the safe way to discard this sensitive information. If you think you're a victim of identity theft, you can place a fraud alert on all of your accounts. You could put a hold on your credit cards, ask your credit card company to issue new cards if you think they are compromised. Also, ways to prevent this. Again, getting rid of your materials that you don't need anymore. They're not important. Be cautious with your credit cards. Be cautious with what you buy on the internet. Anytime you enter your information on the internet, it could be easily sold to a third-party seller, meaning you enter your name, your date of birth, your credit card, that company can actually sell that to somewhere else. It could end up going to hackers that could sell that to black market companies. You know, a lot of things can happen. So be cautious with what you're buying online, where you're buying this. Only assign one credit card for online purchases. This way, you know if it's compromised, it's only that one credit card and not all of the credit cards that you have. So again, that can help you in the long run. If you think you are a victim of identity theft, contact your local law enforcement agency who can do an investigation and hopefully make an arrest and get your credit back on where it should be. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you next time here on Trooper Talk Tuesday.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.